Welcome to LadeyNews, your trusted source for bold African storytelling, uncovering the stories that shape Africa's future. The world watches with bated breath. Coup attempts, once relegated to history books, are resurfacing with alarming frequency. From the heart of Africa to the peaks of the Andes, nations are grappling with attempts to overthrow their governments. But why are these power grabs becoming more common? What forces drive individuals to seize control by force? Recent events in the Democratic Republic of Congo and Bolivia offer a glimpse into this unsettling trend. These attempted coups, though thousands of miles apart, share striking similarities. They underscore a confluence of factors contributing to the resurgence of this dangerous phenomenon. Economic instability, foreign influence, and the erosion of democratic values all play a role. Adding fuel to the fire is the ubiquitous nature of modern technology. Social media, once a tool for connection, has become a powerful weapon in the hands of those seeking to incite unrest and topple governments. The ease with which misinformation spreads and propaganda flourishes creates a breeding ground for discontent and instability. This essay will delve into the recent coup attempts in Congo and Bolivia, examining the key players, their motivations, and the methods they employed. By analyzing these cases, we can begin to understand the broader forces at play and what they mean for the future of global stability. In the heart of Africa, a plot to overthrow the government of the Democratic Republic of Congo unfolded in 2024. Orchestrated from afar, this audacious attempt sent shockwaves through the nation and beyond. At the helm was Christian Malanga, a Congolese opposition figure residing in the United States. Malanga, with a history of run-ins with the law, sought to establish a new Zaire with himself as president. His son, Marcel Malanga, emerged as a key figure in the plot, styling himself as the chief of staff of the Zaire army. The Malangas, however, were not alone. They enlisted the help of several Americans, including a drone specialist, an explosives expert, and a recruiter. The plan involved a combination of traditional tactics and modern technology. The group hijacked a bus, raided a police station for weapons, and deployed drones in their attempt to seize control. Their efforts, however, were met with resistance. The coup was quickly put down, resulting in the deaths of several individuals, including Christian Malanga himself. The failed coup attempt exposed the growing involvement of foreign actors in domestic conflicts. This international dimension adds a new layer of complexity to an already volatile situation. The case of the Congo underscores the global nature of modern coup attempts and the ease with which individuals can leverage international connections to further their ambitions. The aftermath of the coup attempt saw a wave of arrests and trials. Marcel Malanga and his American accomplices were apprehended and faced charges in both Congo and the United States. The incident strained relations between the two countries, raising questions about accountability and the limits of international law. Thousands of miles away, in the landlocked nation of Bolivia, another coup attempt unfolded in 2024. This time the threat came from within the military itself. General Juan José Zuniga, appointed by President Luis Arce just 2 years prior, led a contingent of soldiers in an attempt to seize the presidential palace. Zuniga cited economic mismanagement as the justification for his actions. Bolivia, with its history of political instability and previous coups, seemed particularly vulnerable to such power grabs. The nation was grappling with a severe economic crisis, marked by a shortage of dollars, dwindling foreign reserves, and a growing deficit. These economic woes provided fertile ground for discontent, which Zuniga sought to exploit. However, unlike in Congo, the coup attempt in Bolivia was swiftly thwarted. Within hours, loyalist forces regained control, arresting Zuniga and his supporters. The international community condemned the coup attempt, reaffirming their support for President Arce and democratic processes. The failed coup in Bolivia, though short-lived, exposed the fragility of democratic institutions, particularly in countries grappling with economic turmoil. It underscored the importance of strong institutions, a robust civil society, and a commitment to the rule of law in safeguarding against such threats. The failed coup attempts in Congo and Bolivia, though geographically distant, highlight a worrying trend: the resurgence of coups in the 21st century. Several factors contribute to this alarming phenomenon, creating a perfect storm for instability and violence. Economic hardship often serves as a catalyst for unrest. When people struggle to provide for their families and lose faith in their government's ability to address their needs, they become more susceptible to radical ideas and calls for drastic action. This is particularly true in countries with weak social safety nets and limited opportunities for upward mobility. The involvement of foreign actors, as seen in the Congo case, adds another layer of complexity. External powers, driven by their own geopolitical interests, may seek to influence events in vulnerable countries, often supporting or even instigating coups to install regimes favorable to their agendas. This interference undermines sovereignty and exacerbates existing tensions. Furthermore, the erosion of democratic institutions and norms creates an environment conducive to coups. When institutions tasked with upholding the rule of law and ensuring accountability are weak or compromised, it becomes easier for those in power to act with impunity and for opportunists to exploit the system for their own gain. Finally, the rise of social media and instant communication has become a double-edged sword. While it can be a tool for promoting democracy and holding leaders accountable, it can also be weaponized to spread misinformation, incite violence, and sow discord. This is especially dangerous in countries with low levels of digital literacy and a history of ethnic or social divisions. The convergence of these factors, economic instability, foreign interference, weakening institutions, and the disruptive power of technology, has created a fertile ground for coup attempts. Addressing these root causes is crucial to stemming the tide of this dangerous trend and safeguarding democratic values around the world. At LadeyNews, we believe in shedding light on the stories that matter. What's your take? Is the convoy justified? Is the censorship fair? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you found this story insightful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share for more bold African storytelling. Hit the bell so you never miss a beat with LadeyNews. Stay informed, stay empowered.